श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नित्य नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. By the mercy of Sri Guru and Gauranga, by the mercy of all previous acharyas, Srila Prabhupada and Srila Gurudeva. So we were discussing before from Bhaktivinoda Thakur's commentary, especially from his writing, about to unearth us the impediments that creates obstacle especially in Braj Bhajan. So Braj Bhajan means in Vrindavan, especially those wants to become associated with Krishna or wants to become associated with, to serve with Radharani in mood of Sakhi or conjugal melo or Sambrahma Sakhya. Only they are allowed to enter into Radharani's sphere or Krishna's, you can say, within Krishna Seva, they can perform Krishna Seva. Yeah. By Radharani's mercy. Even Santa, those are in Santa Rasa, Dasya Rasa, and Sambrahma Sakhya. They are also not allowed into the sphere of Srimad Radharani's camp. You can say Krishna's Madhurya camp. So the obstacles or the unearthas, Bhaktivinoda Thakur comparing all these unearthas with the demons. The demons who came especially create problem in Radharani's Krishna's bhajan, seva in Vrindavan. We already maybe 16 or 17. Uh, 17. We already 16th. We already
discussed. Sankachuda, so, we already discussed.
Yeah. And 17th, Ananda Vardhane Kinchit Sajajam Bhasate Hrudim Tatananda Bhakya Sarpasti Namuktam Suvaishnave. Sometimes the 17th, it is compared to the great snake who wants to devour Nanda Maharaj. So whenever a devotee, he used to serve Guru and Gauranga by the mercy of Guru, by the mercy of Bhakti Devi or by the mercy of Sri Guru and Gauranga, he gets some pleasure. It's natural. Bhakti Yoga means we'll get some pleasure. Actually, if you are simple, we are performing any sort of activities. Even we are paying only obeisances. Someone is just incapable, he can't do anything, just chanting. And even in India, that in villages, you can go to villages, many people are there. They are unable to do anything. Only they just come, just pay obeisances, just take a simple darshan, just circumambulate the temple. They're just leaving the temple within 5 minutes. Still they are getting some satisfactions. But to speak of us, we are like traditionally, we are performing all our Vaishnava principles. Bhakti means whenever someone inclined with bhakti or engaged in devotional service, you will get some pleasure. But when we serve, but actually sometimes after serving, now naturally by Krishna's mercy we get some pleasure. But service, we are losing service mood, but we are only searching our pleasure. Where is our pleasure? Where I can get happiness? But we are forgetting the mood of service. For neophytes, for those are very beginners, neophytes, for them this is a challenge. They are always searching for happiness. In the beginning stage, actually, we are searching for happiness. We give up material life, we give up material association, we come to Krishna consciousness. So we want some happiness, but it will come naturally by serving Guru and Krishna. But after all, if we neglecting our seva, neglecting our bhajan, but only searching where is happiness. If only we are searching where is happiness, oh, then this is compared to this great snake who wants to devour Nanda Maharaj. That means when you are searching your own happiness and forgetting Krishna's seva, then you directly or indirectly or in subtle way you search how can I free from all these miseries? Like Muktivadis, they want liberations. Although we are devotees, but we are always struggling with our problems. We are struggling with problems and searching for happiness. We are struggling with problems and searching for happiness. Where I can get happiness? And what is my problem? We are always calculating these things. Where is my problem? And how can I get happiness? That is not our actually. We are a devotee. We will get natural happiness by Guru and Krishna's mercy. And if you go to topmost platform like Radharani, they don't care about their own happiness. They don't care about their own happiness. Happiness will come. How much pleasure, how much effort you are performing or to please Radha Krishna, to please Krishna. According to your effort, according to your percentage, you will get happiness naturally. If you have other desire, although we are devotee, we are serving, we are chanting, we cannot get pleasure. Pleasure will come naturally. Because bhakti means natural. This is not some speculation, not some, like someone is creating all these things. Like other society, they create all these philosophies. They create some philosophies supported by some Veda, Puranas like that. But bhakti is not that. Bhakti is always eternal. This process is eternal, like chanting, dancing, taking prasadam. It is eternal. Not that Prabhupada created, Bhaktivedanta Thakur created these principles. So, which is natural? Natural means taste is there. Happiness is there. Bhakti is natural. So, if we neglect our service, we neglect our bhajan, we neglect our, I can say, our spiritual duties, only searching for our happiness and struggling with problems. That compared to the snakes. And lastly, it turns to sajujya bhava. How can I get liberation? This human form life, even I'm a devotee, I'm struggling. I want liberation. I don't want to stay in this material world. So this mood will come. This is one of the unearthers. Struggling with problems and searching for happiness. This is not our principles. Anyhow, material world means struggling will come. Spiritual struggling, in spiritual life, some struggling is there. Because we have karma flow, we have to admit it. We have some problems. But we should not forget that we have support. Krishna is there, Guru is there, Super Soul is there. Every moment Super Soul is judging our mood. After many lives, we come to Krishna consciousness, to this process. How they will give up? Why they will not support? But it depends on our mood. It depends on our eagerness. Not always searching happiness, happiness. I have this problem, I have this problem. Everyone have problem. Brahma have problem, Indra have problem, Shivji have problem. Everyone is struggling. We should not worry for our problems. Rather, just engage in service. Engage in bhajan. Try to engage always in spiritual activities. Naturally, you get some pleasure. That we want. Not that always searching where how can I get some pleasure? How can I get some pleasure? So when you search in spiritual life, when you always searching where is my pleasure, then surely you will neglect your bhajan, you will neglect your service. You cannot give importance to Krishna consciousness. So this is compared with snake. who wants to devour Nanda Maharaj. And this one is the last one. The 18th Anarthas, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, those want to advance, actually those are aspiring, want to return back to Godhead with Madhurya Rasa, with a conjugal melo, or with a parental, or with Visramba Sakhya. How can I say in English? I don't know. Because Sakhya, in friendship, there is two types. Friendship with a, how can I say? I don't know. This English, Prabhupada said used to, Gurudeva said. It's like giving respect. Although friends are there, his friend, but still like Sugriva.
Our reference.
Yes. In Brajasphere, especially those wants to advance and those wants to enter to Brajasphere, Brajabhumi, and always praying to Krishna for that. They have to follow these principles. Madhurya and Sakhya, this Sambrahma Sakhya and Vaschalya. But according to Mahaprabhu's principle, always we have to pray to Radha and Krishna for Madhurya Rasa, because Mahamantra means his Madhurya Rasa. Mahaprabhu came for that purpose. So these 18 demons, Bhaktivinoda Thakur compare with 18 anarthas. And last anartha is Bhakti Teja Samruddhyatu Sautkarsya Jnanaman Naraha Kadachit Drushta Buddhyatu Kesignam Avamanyate. The demon Kesi. This demon Kesi is compared to one of anarthas. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, when a sadhaka, when a devotee, he performs bhakti, he performs all the Vaishnava principles and become very, you can say very like powerful, little advanced and feel like potential, you can say. Feel potential. Devotee is now very potential. So when you become potential, like a potential preacher, you can say like expert preacher, then automatically people will give respect. And whenever respect will come, you feel yourself great. Whatever disqualification you have maybe, but when appreciation comes, immediately a devotee, a sadhak, forgot his anarthas, disqualifications. This is challenge, especially in preaching field, missionary activities. So whenever you perform some activities, immediately appreciation comes. Whenever appreciation, more appreciation comes, more you neglect your anarthas. You not look after your anarthas. Oh, so many people are appreciating me. That means I have some qualifications. Our mind trickly cheated us. Cheated trickly. Very difficult. So therefore, so Bhakti Teja Samruddhyatu, when by performing some sadhana and bhajan, performing some spiritual activities, when someone became very powerful or you can say very influential, so then always appreciation comes from others. And it is very difficult to digest these appreciations. So directly, indirectly, through Harikatha, through his preaching, through his activities, he glorifies himself. Whenever actually this is one type of test. whenever a devotee is not serious, he don't know Vaishnava, Vaishnava principles, you can say this Trunamdapi Bhav, Mahaprabhu's teachings, he will entrap with this kesi, this anarthas. Directly and indirectly, through his activity, through his preaching. So he will glorify himself. And that is compared to Kesi. And when actually he's speaking, looks like he's speaking Krishna Katha, looks like he's just preaching some philosophy. Inside, due to this appreciation from others, so his mood is just like very, you can say, false ego, his mood is so high. You can say like demoniac mood, demonic mentality. She don't care anyone. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, grossly, subtly, dushta buddhya, always neglect Krishna. Although he's speaking Krishna Gatha, he's preaching, but actually he want to establish his position, not Krishna. Through Krishna Gatha, he wants to glorify himself. This is Gesi. It's very dangerous. So, this is the cause of fall down of a devotee. He may blame someone, ISKCON is like that, he's like that, this devotee is like that. Okay, if everyone is wrong, you are right, then you know Mahaprabhu, you know Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you know Prabhupada, then why not you are chanting? Why you are not staying in our house doing your job? Why you are not chanting? You know, this is the cause of fall down. When you want to glorify yourself, when you want to become great, then this Kesi will come. This is the mentality. So these are the 18 anarthas. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur lastly, he said, the demons in Mathura and demons in Dwarka. So, Jnaninam Mathura dosaha. Those are even Jnanis. They want liberation. They have to follow the demons. Those are in Mathura. Krishna killed them. So, like these demons are creating problems or become obstacle in Mathura for Krishna's Leela. For Jnanis, all the demons, like Anarthas, Jnanis have to learn from these demons. And Dwaraka, like Karmi. Is Karmi is, if they want some they want some pious, I'm going to say, enjoyment, they want some pious result, they have to perform some activities. But obstacles are there. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, the Dwarakas, in Dwaraka Leela, Krishna killed so many demons. And from all these demons, Karmi have to know how all these demons create problem in Dwaraka. So a devotee have to know all these things. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, if someone wants Krishna, or actually someone become very serious how to achieve Krishna Prem, so all these 18 unearths, some unearths you have to try himself to kick out. And other unearths are there like very difficult to give up. Therefore, always you have to pray to Guru, to Gauranga, to Mahaprabhu. Please you help. We want actually help. In subtle form, in gross form, unearth is there. Something we have to try. Following Guru and Krishna by their strength, by praying, we have to try. Like eating, sleeping, like controlling senses, gossiping, criticizing. This is in our hand, actually. It depends on association. With whom you are associating. By association, we can control ourselves. If so, you can go somewhere, if devotees are speaking something or gossiping, you just go there, immediately we involve there. If you go some places, all devotees are chanting. In that place, you cannot gossiping there. You have to chant. If someone is reading, if all devotees are reading there, if you go there, you cannot gossiping there. You have to read. So we have to try something. And seriously, we have to pray, because anarthas are not only a problem for spiritual life, also material life, also material life. So many anarthas are there. We are coming to Krishna consciousness. We are so fortunate. After so many lives, we came to especially Gaudiya Parampara, Mahaprabhu's line, and Prabhupada, most liberal sadhu. And if he's just giving minimum principles. These are minimum principles, not maximum principles. This is minimum principles. Whatever he wants to eat, okay, just offer. Not that traditionally before sadhus are eating different things, only boiling, not adding salt, not adding oil. No, you are staying in West. Okay, you like cook, you like cake, you like pizza, you like, okay, you can offer, you can take. So many things Prabhupada knows our standard. But after all, we have to try. We have to minimize our material requirements. And always praying, we have to pray to Mahaprabhu. Always, Prabhupada always used to say, I like this purport. Prabhupada said, it is not easy to become a bona fide devotee of Lord, especially in Kali Yuga. Not easy. But only it is possible by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So always we have to pray to Gaurnitai. Please you help me. Please you help me. So some anarthas we have to try, and other anarthas which is unable for us, we can kick out by our own strength. Then we have to pray. We have to pray. And in some substance we can say, because we want to finish today this anarthas, then we will go to Madhurya Kadambini, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's this section. So, and some substance we can say, actually Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, if someone is advanced sadhaka, he can know which one he have to control and which one he have to pray to Lord. Please help me. But if we hear properly all these 18 anarthas, actually we have no power to kick out any anarthas. Practically, we are so weak. We are so weak. Therefore, we are praying, Sakti Buddhi Hino, Ami Oti Dino, Karo More Atmasat. Still, we are in material world. We are in mood of passion, sometimes coming, ignorance, sometimes coming. Sometimes we are in mood of goodness. So that time consciousness is little, like we can say, in a fixed stage. But after ignorance, as passion came immediately. So we are like going up and coming down like water, drowning and going up, drowning like that. So our life, our bhajan life is like that. And we can say most sublime way, just pray. Pray to acharyas. You must have a favorite Vaishnavas. Guru is first favorite Vaishnavas. But among previous acharyas, like we have some, through Gurudev, we are hearing different teachings from different acharyas, previous acharyas. And you see, when you are hearing Bhaktivinoda Thakur song, when you are hearing Narottam Das Thakur songs, so you must have some particular choice for acharyas. Oh, this acharya song I like. So to whom you like, just pray this acharyas, because you have you can say, natural inclination. Like Narottam Das Thakur, he always praying to Ramchandra Kaviraj. His Guru is Loknath Goswami. But he's always saying, Ramachandra Sangamage Narottama Das, always saying, no, I want Ramachandras. I want Ramachandras. He never neglect Guru. By associating such a Vaishnava, he's developing his Guru Bhakti. It is not possible Guru will always stay in this material world. And it is not also possible always we can get association with Guru. But we have to associate with Vaishnavas, different Vaishnavas, and learn different from them. We have to learn different, etiquettes, different teachings, and we have to apply in Guru service. And always we have to remind, oh, my Gurudev is speaking through these Vaishnavas. Association, if someone is very simple, advanced, you can say, have advanced means you have fixedness with especially teachings of acharyas. If you have fixedness, it's very attached to acharyas. then you can associate with him. He's who's Maharaj's disciple. This is not our teachings. This is not our teachings. Our teachings, Vaishnav. He should be a bona fide Vaishnav. And when we pray to Mahaprabhu, when we pray to Guru, so by Guru's mercy, by Acharya's mercy, by Mahaprabhu's mercy, you will get such association. Even you may stay far. This is not a problem. Then you have to think, oh, this is my Guru's arrangement. And whatever you have to learn, you have to utilize in your Guru service. Because Guru Tattva is one. So therefore we have to always pray, and we must accept someone as our favorite Vaishnavas. And always pray him constantly. Please you help me, please you help me. Then it may be possible we can kick out all these anarthas. Or practically, spiritual life means, because in karmi life, we don't know what is anarthas. We are thinking anarthas means, we don't know this term anarthas. Karmi life means enjoyment. Only in karmi life, what is problem? When we face problems in enjoyment, that is, we are thinking this is a real problem. But in devotional life, it's different. We are facing so many, inside some challenges, outside some challenges. Yes, outside association, like husband, wife, even in ashram, different devotees. And inside we have our own nature, lust, greed, anger, man, pain. With all these challenges, we are struggling. But who is our hope? Just like maybe 2 days before, I was speaking something in Uriya. These things come to my mind. You just see how many persons in this world they are devotees. Calculate. How many persons in America or in India? How many persons are devotees? Okay. Among devotees, how many devotees continuing their life, continuing their bhajan up to the end of their life? Just find out their calculations, or you search out their calculations. Like I can say now, ISKCON 50, how many brahmacharis or sannyasis you can find? They're continuing bhajan and staying in ISKCON whole life, just under guidance of Srila Prabhupada and his Guru. Find percentages. And any Grihasthas also. You can find very less. Then if a devotee, suppose is a 50-year devotee, you just take a minimum calculation. If he is a 50-year devotee, he's continuing his spiritual life. Suppose every day he's chanting 16 rounds. Suppose within these 16 rounds, how many minutes his mind is fixed with Krishna? Suppose you calculate 6 minutes minimum. Any devotee you calculate. You don't take this thing as a concession, but I am saying in a broad sense. We want in every beat, we want to think Krishna. Suppose a devotee, you take suppose a devotee chanting 6 rounds, but within 2 hours, within 5 minutes to 6 minutes, his mind is fixed. He's praying to Krishna. Okay. Then 1 month, if 1 day, 5 minutes, then 1 month, how many minutes? 150 minutes. Nearly 2.5 hour, minimum 2.5 hour. Then, okay, 1 month, 2.5 hour. Then 12 months, I was calculating in Uriya class. 12 months, then 12 hours, 12, 6, 18 hours. Huh? If he whole year he's chanting, at least 18 hours, his mind is fixed. His fixed means he's praying. within 2 hours, for 5 minutes is praying, Krishna, please help me. Krishna, please help me. Suppose. Okay, then 50 years, calculate 50 years. Then Krishna is stone. Krishna is like a painting, you are like, how can I say, like in West, they're selling paintings. Krishna is paintings. Okay, not only 50 years means 50 into 18. How much? How much hour? 50 into 18. Just calculating. This much hour, a devotee, whole life, at least maybe different time he pray, but at least he pray, Krishna, please save me. I am in problem. A devotee chanting 16 rounds, even 2 minutes, you take 2 minutes even minimum. Then he can cover more than 5 months, whole life. He may cover 5 months, is at least he pray. Within 50 years, 5 months, he already pray to Krishna, please help me. I am not a good person. I don't have any qualification. I am struggling in this life. Krishna will not help me. How many devotees are in this material world? And among the devotees, how many are continuing? And even those are continuing, how many devotees are continuing with faith even? They're struggling, still they're continuing chanting. Therefore our Gurudeva said, okay, I am committing so many offenses. My mind is not fixed. Still I will go to hell, but I will not give up chanting. Gurudeva said, I will not give up chanting. Even I will go to hell because there is no other way. Okay, this is calculation of 50 years. Even a devotee chanting within 2 hours, if mind is suppose fixed 5 minutes or 3 minutes, not fixed, you can say is praying mood, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Is still not here. Okay, this is only chanting, about chanting. Okay, about serving. I don't know why this thing is come to my mind. Okay, about serving. A devotee serving, suppose in temple, like brahmacharis, even matajis, they are cooking. Prabhujis are preparing pujari. Even some small boys, girls in their house, they are giving some flower. You see, every day we are giving flower. Every day we are performing kirtan. Every day we are offering bhoga. But sometimes also we are praying. Krishna, today you look so beautiful. Krishna, please, you today answer. In whole life, a devotee is offering bhoga. He never praying to Krishna as his own. Please, 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 today you accept. And sometimes he is just preparing garland and put in neck of Radha Madhav. Then today looks so beautiful. Radha Madhav looks so beautiful. So in his life, whole life, he never think like that. Why I am saying these things? A tinge of love, because he's serving. He have some tinge of love towards Krishna. He's serving. And sometimes, when like Matajis or Prabhuji, they're cooking, and when after offering, they're taking prasadam, sometimes they're thinking, oh, today so tasty, Krishna. Maybe Krishna accept something from. So you have faith. Why I'm saying these things? Bhakti Yoga means pleasure will come, support will come. This is not, you don't think what others are doing. Now this is a big problem in our community, in Vaishnava community. This is a challenge, like competitive mood, what they are doing, what he is doing. No, we should not worry what others are doing. Okay, others are doing according to their capacity, but we have to maintain, or I have to maintain my standard, spiritual standard. What others are doing, like in Chaitanya Bhagavad, this verse is there. Sky is unlimited, and birds, they have different capacities. Some bird can fly 100 meters. Some birds can fly only 1 meters. But sky is unlimited. So Krishna's name, fame, prestige, address, name, fame, lila, pastimes, everything is unlimited. So according to their capacity, everyone is just performing. Why we just compete with the others? This is not good. But spiritual life, anyhow, especially Mahaprabhu's parampara, means if you're simple, not committing some offense, you perform some activities according to your capacity. Just continue chanting and continue your service. Surely you will achieve perfection. I gave you this calculation of 50 years. Okay, Seva. 50-year obeisances. Especially those are staying in ashram. Or if someone every day going to temple. Suppose someone is every day going to temple. Whenever he is just going to temple, suppose those are staying in ashram, even a common person. In his house also he is paying obeisances. Not that only he is going to temple, he is paying obeisances. Suppose in your house, deities are there, you are paying obeisances. 3 times. Any devotee is paying obeisances 3 times, not less than that. Manglarati, then offering, and in between, sometimes Guru Puja, sometimes offering, sometimes going somewhere, sometimes someone is performing Arati, opening altar. If you there, you are paying obeisances. Okay. In one day, three times you are paying obeisances. Then 1 month, how many? 90. Huh? 90.
Yes. 90.
90. Then 1 month 90. Then 12 months.
1080.
1080. Okay. 50 years.
45,000.
Okay. I will pay obeisance to you 45,000. If I will pay obeisance to anyone, even a demon, 45,000 times in my lifetime, he will give everything. He will give everything. He'll say, okay, you stay in my house. I will give you my car. I will give you everything. You take everything. You know, among the world, presidents, prime ministers, they're big men in any country. No one is falling down at their lotus feet and paying, falling down at their feet and paying obeisances. Maybe Putin, maybe whoever here in India, Modi, who's paying obeisances when they're like that. Namaste. Not that falling down and paying obeisances. In a devotee, 50 years, I am giving 50 years. Not devotees are also more practicing Krishna consciousness, more years. So even he don't have any qualifications, but only he's paying obeisances. Okay, among 45,000, even 500 times, if his mind is fixed, he's paying obeisances. He's saying, Krishna, actually, I'm in problem. You just help me. Suppose 45,000 falling down at someone's lotus feet.
54,000 dollars. 54,000 times.
Yeah, 54,000 times. You see, what will happen? What will happen? How much result he will get? Even for a common man, and what to speak about Krishna? We are losing our faith actually in Bhakti Yoga. We are not hearing properly this glory of holy name, the glory of obeisances, Tulsi Seva, Vaishnav Seva, Guru Seva. Very powerful Bhakti Yoga. And you know, those are staying in ashram, those are staying in pujari like brahmachari, sannyasis. Oh, they are paying more time obeisances. Like a Brahman initiated devotee, is compulsory 3 times Gayatri, and 3 times you have to pay obeisances. And extra Guru Puja and going to temple. So therefore, a devotee should not develop pessimism. Should not develop pessimism. He must have faith. And he should continue. This only continue chanting and praying to Acharyas and celebrate lotus feet of Mahaprabhu. That will save our spiritual life. So these are this, we can say these are this unearthas Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentions. So something we have to try, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, and something you have to pray. But what we can do? Better just we have to pray. And following Acharya's principles, this is trying. We try our best. Following Acharya's principles. So, okay, then we'll discuss about Madhurya Kadambini from today. This is commentaries, although books are there. I will discuss from direct commentaries, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's commentaries. First two chapters is very difficult. This is like philosophy. So be patient and hear just attentively. So this name is Madhurya Kadambini. And in the beginning, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur praying to Mahaprabhu. He is just offering these books and these names, this name he selected is comparing with Mahaprabhu's mercy. This Madhurya is just like Kadambini. Kadambini means cloud. When someone is suffering, heavy heat, like summer in India, summer, we want always looking towards sky. When summer, always we are looking when rain will come. Here, life is full of suffering. Whether brahmachari, grahastha, banapasa, everyone is suffering because this is a place of suffering. The nasty place. Always problem, always ambitiousness, always bodily problem, mental problem. This is proportion. This is bad bargaining. Oh, big challenge. So this is like if people is suffering, like in summer in India, we are suffering and always we are looking towards sky. When rain will happen. Cloud. And in Bhakti, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is called Kadambini, Madhurya Kadambini, Mahaprabhu's mercy. Just like cloud, Madhurya cloud. Yes. Always you can see our Goswamis, our commentators, they're always praying to Mahaprabhu. Please, you help us. Please, you help us. Because Mahaprabhu himself Radha and Krishna. And he came to distribute his own prem. Radha prem. Yes. Krishna came in mood of Radha and wants to distribute this Radha prem. And we are chanting this Mahamantra actually. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This parampara is carrying the mood of this Madhurya Ras, Madhurya Kadambini. So actually this books he describing from Bhakti Sam Sindhus, Rupa Goswami is from one verse. He describing this verse with elaborately in these books. Sadhu Shraddha, Tata Sadhu Sangha, Tata Vajana Kriya, Tata Anartha Nivritti, Nishtha, Tata Ruchi, Tata Asakti, Tato Bhavo, Tata Prema. Just one verse elaborately describing what is the if someone achieve. This is like thermometer, I can say. With simple things, I can say this is like thermometer. If you have thermometer, then you can check your own temperature. And this Madhurya Kadambini is just like these books, the teachings of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is just like a thermometer. You can judge yourself in which stage you are. No need worry about your position or what others are saying. You can judge yourself. Whether I am in Shraddha stage, whether I am in Sadhu Sangha, what is Sadhu Sangha, what is Vajana Kriya, what is Anartha Nivritti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, definitions, is giving elaborately everything. The symptoms, sadhakas, and what are the obstacles, everything is describing. So in first chapter, you want to prove that Krishna is independent and Bhakti also independent. Krishna is independent. Like Krishna, whenever he wants to come to this material world, he is independent. Sambhamami Atma Mayaya. According to his own will, according to his own with one potency, with Swarup Shakti, he descend here. Today is like, maybe today this is very tattva, but I will read these commentaries and I will try to, my English is not good, but still I will try to speak something. Tasya bhagavata iva tat rupa bhaktirapi so prakashita siddhyatameva hetutvenam apakyatam. Like Krishna is independent, Bhakti also independent. Bhakti, you cannot demand, because this is the problem now. Sometimes we are losing faith. Why I'm trying my best. I wake up in morning, I'm chanting, sitting around, I'm just following, reading Bhagavatam, I'm following all principles. But why there's like change, something changes is not coming in my heart? Or why Bhakti is not coming? No. We are not performing sadhan for that purpose. You may perform sadhan, but Bhakti is different. Bhakti is independent. You cannot demand. Like you are working in office and you are demanding, why money? Why you are not giving me money? But here, you cannot say, I am chanting 64 rounds, I woke up in Mangalarati, I am performing all activities. You cannot demand to Krishna. No. Krishna is independent, Bhakti is independent. He want to prove this thing. So Prakasa. Bhakti will appear. Will appear. So then Jato Bhaktir Adhukyade Pahetuki Apratiyata. You know this verse, Sutta Goswami mentioning, Sarve Pumsa Paro Dharma Yato Bhaktir Adhukyade Ahetuki. Ahetuki. In English it is called causeless. You cannot say, many devotees asking, oh, Bhakti is devotion is not coming. Although I am chanting for many years. Okay, you may chant many years, but devotion is different. Like Krishna is independent, Bhakti is also independent. Devotion is also independent. Only Krishna, like Krishna appear according to his own will, Bhakti also like that. And from Hetu Vineva Avribhavati iti tatrartham. What is Ahetuki? Hetu Vineva Avribhavati iti tatrartham. Its meaning without any cause. There is no cause. Him appear. You may perform many lifetimes, you cannot get bhakti. But if Bhakti Maharani please with someone, immediately she'll appear in someone's heart. Then you may ask the question, then why I will perform sadhana? Why we are performing sadhana? Then we have to hear all these things. Jadruchaya mat kathado, mad bhaktim cha jadruchaya. Always these words are there because Bhakti, our Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, very, scrutinizedly discussing how can we achieve bhakti. Don't be impatient. Conclusion will come. Maybe next class or 2-3 classes required. How can we achieve bhakti? Bhakti is independent, but still some process is there. What is that process? But you cannot demand. You cannot say, oh, I am already initiated, I am chanting, I am performing all the rules and regulations, but why devotion is not coming to my heart? No, bhakti is independent. But still, what are the procedures? Although she is independent, but devotion is independent. Ahetuki, Jadruchaya, these terms are there. Then one may ask question, our senses are material and bhakti is Swarup Shakti. Our senses means, our mind means everything is material. Either mood of goodness, mostly mood of passion and ignorance. Sometimes in mood of goodness. Goodness also not pure. Then someone may ask question, if bhakti is independent and Swarup Shakti, bhakti is Krishna's Swarup Shakti, how can I say in English? Eternal potency. His constitution, Krishna's constitution is Sat Chit Anandamaya. And bhakti also like same. So our senses are material and bhakti is like transcendental. Then how bhakti will appear in material senses? This is another question. But be careful, bhakti is independent. This is analogy, this is philosophy. For 1-2 class, just hear patiently. And Jiva Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, they are giving this example. Like fire is there. One piece of iron is there. Iron is not fire. But you brought one piece of iron and constantly you keep this iron within this fire, then you can see the iron became fire. So iron is not fire, but iron, now fire is giving his quality to iron. Now iron is fire. However pure you may be, Gyanis are very pure, Yogis are very pure, their senses don't have, other desires, no lust, no anger. Still, why they not achieve bhakti? No. Like iron is not fire. But when iron constantly within the fire, fire gives his quality to iron. Now iron is fire. So someone may ask question, our senses is material. I have lust, I have greed, I have anger, other things. So how it is possible I can achieve bhakti? Striya, Vaishya, Ratha, Stram, Steopi Janti Param Gati. Bhagavan said, everyone can achieve bhakti. But bhakti is independent. So when bhakti descended like fire, so you just put a piece of iron inside the fire. This is only your duty. So how fire gives his energy to iron, this is not iron's business. This is not iron's business. He don't know. Iron don't know how he's receiving, but his only duty is constantly touch with fire. Our business is like that. Constantly we want to engage in devotional service, but we don't know when Bhakti Maharani will shower mercy, and then our senses will become bhakti. Will achieve this Satchit Anandamaya stage. So, like fire giving his quality to iron, so Bhakti Maharani, out of his mercy, she descend. Yes. So bhakti, this devotion, someone may ask this question, then how can I will achieve this bhakti? If bhakti is independent, when she wants, Bhakti Devi wants, she will descend it. Then my senses become pure. Then I can chant nicely, I can pray nicely, I can see Krishna. Then why I will perform sadhana? This is one question. If something is not under my control and something is like something there is no guarantee of such results, then why I will perform such duty? Then you may ask question, why I will perform sadhana? Why I will chanting 16 rounds? So sound is coming, huh? No, we are performing sadhana just to clean our heart, and we are preparing a field so that Bhakti Maharani will descend. The place should be nice, the heart should be nice, senses should be like at least in the mood of goodness stage. Then Bhakti may appear. I can give one example. Usually I'm giving this example, like in India now they're cultivating their land. You may prepare a field, you may cultivate, like your field, But it does not mean you are cultivating Indra will shower mercy. You cannot demand to Indra. You have to shower rain because I already prepare my field. No, Indra is independent. Rain is independent. But our duty, we should prepare our field so that anytime rain will happen, then you can cultivate rice. So bhakti, we don't know. At the end of our life, maybe Bhakti Maharaj descended. But in every day, every moment, we are preparing our field. Like, field man, farmers always cleaning grasses, weeds. Everything is cultivating nicely, watering nicely, or throwing seeds. But he knows rain may happen at any time. But I have to prepare my field. Bhakti is independent. This is Vishwanath Thakur's conclusion. Like Krishna is independent, Bhakti is also independent. You cannot demand. Even you can perform, like our Gurudeva used to say. One devotee asked Gurudev, because I am chanting 16 round, so my devotion is not coming. Gurudev said, Are Baba, you chant 16 or 64. You cannot get Krishna. You don't think by your chanting you can get Krishna. Because your senses, your mind, everything is material. So you just depend, you pray to Krishna. So we are praying, we are requesting. Like a big man. I can give you some example. Like suppose in Netherlands, Radha or Shyamananda, they will request to president, your president or prime minister, please come to my house. You prepare everything. Whether they will come, president will come or not, it is up to president. Without notice, he may come. But if he invite, he may not come. I used to give one example in Oriya. Suppose you are a citizen of this Netherlands. Even you are not, you cannot enter to this camp, president's camp. He's a big man, big guy. For 5 years, he's a big guy. His security have also power. You cannot go there. If he allow, he's a big man. Krishna is like that. We are inviting always. Like you are, suppose Radhika always inviting a president, please come to my house, please come to my. Our duty every day is send mail. Every day send Kirtan, Radha, Radhika, Shaman. Every day you should send mail to president. Please come to my house. Please come take prasadam. We are like that. Every day we are sending, requesting Krishna, please come. Krishna, please. He's a big man. He may come. At any time he may come, or he may not come because he's independent. We are like that. Our life is like that. Very simple. Vaishnava philosophy, although we are hearing different things, but some subtle principles are there. In which mood we have to pray, in which mood we have to lead our life. Krishna is, he is supreme. In all respect, and every aspect is supreme. And we are very minute conditioned soul. We have lost anger, greed. So how can we request Krishna? How can we say demand Krishna, give me bhakti? Or only we will just like, you are sending mail to your prime minister, please come, please come. We are always requesting. This is chanting, our service, we are always, please Krishna, please. There is a song in Bengali, Mana Mandire. Tanisha, you know this song? No.
Mama Mana Bandire.
Mama Mana Mandire.
Mama Mana Mandire. Madana Gopal, Eso Tumi Madana Gopal. Madan Gopal, where are you? Please come to my mind. I am very fallen soul because you are so great. You are with Radha. Radha means full of prem. Radha means she don't know anything except Krishna. Still she is crying. And we want to get Krishna. Krishna is so great, so supreme in all respect. So only we have to pray. Krishna, please come. Please, Krishna, please come. So we are discussing these things. Krishna is independent. Bhakti also independent. And why we are cultivating bhakti? because how bhakti is independent? He's giving reference from Srimad Bhagavatam. Ahetuki apratyata, jadruchaya mat kathadu, jadruchaya, independent. Then someone say, if someone is independent, then there is no guarantee whether I can get Krishna or not. He said, no. Our duty, we are preparing. Suppose, like I give this example. Suppose Radhika or Radha, Ramanand Kirtan, everyone is just sending mail to president. Okay, they're sending mail to president. Please come to my house. It doesn't mean they're not preparing anything. Every day they're preparing. Today he may come. They're preparing chair. They're preparing the drinks. They're preparing prasadam. Preparing there. Then they're inviting. Our life is like that. Every day we are preparing ourselves. Chanting, darshan, Guru Puja, are inviting. Maybe today Krishna. Maybe today Krishna's our mercy. Every day. But our job is like that. When someone may ask question, when I don't know, because I am sending mail. When president will come, he knows. He's a very busy man. And Krishna, he's a lover. He's a lover. And we don't have love. We don't have love, but he's a lover. So we don't know when he will come. He's a lover. Only he likes person or devotees who have love, but we don't have love. Then when he'll come, when lover like mad. This lovers materially. I don't know what is love. Like material love, we don't know. In our culture, this is different. When we don't have such things in our time. Nowadays in India, all these things are there. So, like now, they're mad. Even lost, they're mad. In love, Krishna is like mad. A madman, you cannot say anything. He's out of love. And sometimes he become mad. Madman, sometimes he can give everything. And Krishna sometimes out of his mercy, always paying obeisances, always praying, like we're calculating whole lifetime, how much time a devotee is paying obeisances. How much time a devotee is praying, at least sincerely. If Krishna sometimes think or remember, he may come. But every day we have to invite to our life. Krishna, please, you may come. Then my life is a success. This is our job. But we cannot demand. Yeah. Okay, then second verse. He wants to prove that bhakti is independent. You cannot demand, or by performing even strict sadhanas, you cannot get bhakti. But how can you get bhakti? He will explain from Shastra. By bhaktas mercy. Even Krishna, we will hear now. Even Krishna have no power to give you direct bhakti. Krishna can give you liberation. Krishna can give you everything, but he cannot give directly bhakti. He want to prove these things. Jadruchaya kenapi bhagyan iti vyakhenam bhagyanam kim subhakarmajanyam tadva janatva. Very logical he is arguing. Okay, sometimes even our devotees saying, oh, good luck, eh? My luck is not so good, my past is not so good. Good luck, eh? We are saying
bad luck, misfortune.
Misfortune. Sometimes we are saying, how can I say, my destiny, bad destiny. We are saying like that. He said, okay, if someone have like a good luck, then he may be a good devotee. He said, no. Then if someone is have a good luck, bhagya, good, nice, his destiny is, you calculate everything, or his previous punya karma, past activities is very good, then he can perform bhakti. He said, no. Then bhakti is under punya, past activities. If bhakti is independent like Krishna, so if bhakti does not depend on punya, so he is a pious man, If pious man can come to Krishna consciousness, that is good. He can cultivate Krishna consciousness, but it does not mean bhakti is under pious. So he said, if it depends on destiny, then bhakti have to stay under pious activities. But bhakti is non-different from Krishna. Like bhakti is independent, Krishna is independent. And second point, he said, okay, then by Krishna's mercy we can get bhakti. What you are thinking? If Krishna will shower mercy, we can get bhakti? Everyone said, oh yes, yes, yes. He said, no, listen not. द्वितीय भाग्यस्य अनिर्वाच्यत्वेन अज्ञत्वात् असिद्धे हेतु कथम हेतुत्वम. Second, he said, also destiny. If someone have not, like you can say, like bad luck, he cannot come to Krishna consciousness. Someone can say like that. He said, no. Whether why someone have good luck, why someone have bad luck? Why? It does not mean it depend on bhakti. Bhakti is just independent. Bhakti is not under control of good luck and bad luck. Then he said, third point, Bhagavat Krupaya hetu iti bhakti tasyapi. Okay, you may judge, or you may argue, or you may find out from Shastra. Is it possible if Krishna shower mercy to someone, he will develop devotion? What you are thinking? If Krishna will shower mercy, you will not achieve bhakti? Said no. This is Krishna's principle. Krishna cannot give directly bhakti to someone. This is Krishna's principle. If Krishna is giving bhakti to everyone, then why not Krishna is giving bhakti to, he is just killing demons, giving liberation, but why not giving bhakti? Then why all devotees, many devotees are praying to Krishna, everyone is worshipping Krishna, everyone is chanting Krishna, but why someone is getting bhakti, why not others? If Krishna has power to give bhakti, then everyone is worshipping bhakti, everyone is worshipping Radha Krishna, everyone is chanting. Then why Krishna is not giving to everyone? This is Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's argument. Even Krishna don't have power to give bhakti directly, because this principle Krishna had made. I will not give you money directly. Like I can give one example. Even in Indian government, I don't know about Netherlands, about Bengal, about America. You ask to anyone, government will not give you money directly. You have to open an account in bank. You have to open an account in bank, and your bank account should be active. You know, active transactions should be there. Otherwise, money will not come. Transaction means you have connection with bank. Government will never give you. Suppose government now wants to give you donation, 50,000 rupees to you. He will not give cash. He said, okay, you want to check your account, whether you are opening one account, the account is active or not. And even he want to give this money to you through bank manager, you have to go there, you have to approach the bank manager. Then bank manager have relationship with the government, then you can withdraw money. So Krishna wants to give bhakti. If Krishna wants to give bhakti to someone, he can't give directly. He have a bank. He's opening a bank. This is like Guru. This is like bank. And you have to open an account. We are like this initiation, we are connecting with Guru, like now our account. You have to apply, then account, opening account now. Is okay. After opening account in India, poor man, sometimes for poor man, government opening account in zero balance account. You know, in India, local bank, in Indian bank, in village banks, 100 rupees you can open one account. In State Bank, minimum 1000 rupees. In Axis Bank, minimum 10,000 rupees. And for poor man, zero account. Zero account means, okay, you don't have any money. Government opening account. now actually Guru, like Prabhupada open our zero account. And we are following same principle. We are not calculating qualifications of disciples. We are calculating the minimum qualifications. And minimum qualifications is this transaction. At least he should chant 6 rounds, take prasadam. And he must have connection with this bank manager. So transaction should be there. You know what happened if your transaction, if you're not performing your transaction for 6 months, then block. How can you say block, or how can you say? Yeah. In India, they just block everything. Huh?
Deactivated. Deactivated.
Yeah, deactivated. They'll deactivate it. So you cannot withdraw money now. Then again you have to go to bank manager. Then you say, okay, just give a bank manager will say, okay, give one application. Give one application. Then you have to give one application. Then again you active. And our procedure is like that. You want to get bhakti? Okay, Krishna said, you want bhakti? Okay, I will give you directly. Open one account. Open one account. And active your account. Always transaction should happen. Even you are zero balance. Still, government is opening one account. But at least you must have some transaction with them. If you don't have connection, then block. Deactivate. Then again you have to come, give application, request, then they will active. And Vishwanath Chakravarti said, okay, by your pious activities, you cannot get bhakti because bhakti is independent. Bhakti is not under these pious activities. And second, if Krishna wants, then is it possible he can give bhakti to someone? He said, no, this is not also possible. Bhagavat krupaiva hetu iti ukte tasyapi hetutva anisyamanam anavastaha. No. You cannot, there is no fixedness. Then why everyone is, if Krishna is merciful, we are praying, Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu, but whole life we are chanting, why not Krishna is showering mercy to us? And third, tat krupaya nirupadhika hetutva tasya asavattrikatvenam tasmin bhagavati vaisamya prasajyate. So Vaishamyam means, I'm going to say, like we can see partiality is there. Some devotees, some qualified devotees, they got. And many devotees, when Krishna came, how Krishna distributed bhakti to how many devotees? You calculate. When Krishna came in Brajabhumi, only he just play with Putana, play with Kansa. He just performed lila with few. But in India, many people are there. Why did Krishna distribute bhakti to everyone? This is my question. He came in India. He came in Vrindavan even. So why not Krishna went to Delhi, this Rajasthan, everywhere? Why not distribute bhakti to everyone? No, Krishna can't distribute to everyone. Krishna have a principle. This is Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's commentary. He said, no, bhakti is independent. It's not under pious activities. And also second, it is not under your good luck or bad luck. And third one, even Krishna wants, he cannot give you directly bhakti because bhakti is independent. Then someone may ask question, okay, then how can someone get bhakti? And Vishwanath Chakravarti's conclusion, bhaktya sanjayata bhaktya. Only by devotion you can get devotion. Through devotion you can get devotion. This is his conclusion. Okay. निरुपाधिकया तद भक्त कृपया हेतुत्वे वस्तुत भक्तानामपि वैषम्यम अनुचितत्वे अपि. And this is final conclusion. Krishna is independent. Bhakti is independent. Bhakti is not under good luck, bad luck, past activities. Even if Krishna wants, Krishna cannot give these things. Because this is Krishna's principle. Krishna had made this principle. He don't want to make transaction with anyone directly. Then someone may ask question, then how it is possible to achieve bhakti? And here this is the conclusion he is giving. In third verse, निरुपाधिकस्तदा भक्त कृपया हेतुत्वे वस्तुत भक्तानामपि वैषम्यम अनुचितत्वे अपि. Krishna have discrimination, but Bhakta don't have discrimination. Especially Gauranga Mahaprabhus. Like our Gurudeva always used to pray this verse in CC class. Uttama, Dhamma, Kichuna, Vachila, Jachi, Dila, Kikola. You consider about Prabhupada. You consider about Prabhupada. He went to West. He was from pure Vaishnava background. Pure Vaishnava background. He cooked himself, distributed prasadam. For a pure Vaishnava, it is not possible, to make friendship or to preach to hippies. Not possible actually. Not possible. Discrimination will come. They are so pure background. But here, even Krishna have discrimination. Sometimes he gives bhakti to someone, sometimes not. And where this verse is there in 7th canto, you can find bhakti dadati kaschit nacha bhakti yogam. Bhakti dadati kaschit nacha bhakti yogam. 7th canto, Narada Muni said to Yudhishthira Maharaj, Yudhishthira, Krishna easily can give mukti, but not easily give bhakti. This is the Siddhanta. But devotee is nirupadhikastaya. Nirupadhikaya stad bhakta krupaya hetutve. Although bhakti is independent, but still by bhakta's mercy, by devotee's mercy, because devotee is equal to everyone. They don't have discrimination. Oh, he's Vaishnava, he's a woman, he's garb, he's boy, he's lower caste, he's higher caste, he's rich, he's poor. No. The conclusion, always keep one conclusion. Only by performing bhakti, we can achieve bhakti. Through bhakti, you can develop bhakti. So this bhakti is independent. It does not depend on your good luck, bad luck, past activities. Even Krishna cannot distribute it. Then who can give you bhakti? He said, Bhakta Krupaya. Then someone may ask question, how analyzedly, scrutinizedly he wrote down. Okay, Bhakta have also discriminations. Bhakta have discriminations or not? Is he giving reference? 11th canto. Like Madhyam, those are Madhyam devotees. Prema, Maitri, Krupa, Upekkha, Ja Karoti, Sa Madhyam, 11th canto. This is the nature of Madhyam Adhikari. Prema, you make friendship with some devotees, like equal devotees. Bhakti, devotion towards higher Vaishnavas, Guru, Prema, Bhakti, and Maitri, Prema, love towards Krishna, Bhakti towards Guru, senior Vaishnavas. This is nature of Madhyam Adhikari. Prema, Bhakti, and Maitri, friendship with equal, and those are envious person. For them, Upekkha. Upekkha means like neutral. Then one may ask question, because Vishwanath Thakur saying, Madhyama Bhakta Vaisarnasya Vidyamanatvat Bhagavatascha Swa Bhakta Vasatvena Tat Krupanugamini Krupetvana Kinchit Asamanjasam. But the devotee who is in middle stage or Madhyama Adhikari, he have some also discrimination. But actually, Upekkha means Like our Gurudeva used to say, pay obeisance, keep distance. It does not mean if he think that he is my enemy. No. Still he want to show mercy. Yes. And this upekya, like a neutrality mentality, this neutral mentality, not creating any problem for a devotee, for his bhajan. Because a devotee never think he is my enemy. The Shastra said, if someone is not in proper Vaishnava standard, keep distance. Keep distance does not mean you are always seeing in a lower vision or develop enmity or develop enviousness. Keep distance, you understand? Like you are going in metro. In West, you are going in metro, suppose. Or in India, you are going in metro. Metro, many people are sitting. Even next to your seat, you are neutral. You are not worried about who is sitting with you, what they are thinking, where they are going. You are not worried. Actually, you are not worried. So you are neutral. When you are sitting in flight or you are sitting in metro, many people are sitting there. You are not so disturbed. They are doing their job. You are doing your job. This is a neutral mentality. Everyone going for a different, I can say, everyone going in same direction. Everyone wants to go to same place, but in different vision, different their duties, different mentalities. But you are with them, you are not disturbed. So sometimes in Shastra, although Uttama Adhikaris, Madhyama Adhikaris, they are keeping distance, it doesn't mean they are not neutral. They are always neutral. So therefore, a devotee, only devotee can shower mercy. Through a devotee, we can get bhakti. जतो भक्त कृपया है तो भक्ति से तस्य हृदयवर्तिनी भक्ति रेवः. Bhakti is independent. Krishna cannot give bhakti directly. Even our pious activities, through pious activities we can, through our good luck we can. Then how can we get bhakti? Through bhakta. Then Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is mentioning, within a devotee's heart, bhakti is there. This bhakti is coming or descending to our senses or to our heart, and that creates devotion in our heart. Therefore, bhakti is creating bhakti. You understand my point? Like fire, iron is there. So when we are putting iron within the fire, fire giving these qualities. Now iron is fire. This is not iron's qualities. This fire giving his qualities. So a devotee have bhakti. And when a devotee shower mercy, that bhakti or this mercy transfer to a devotee. Therefore, this bhakti now descend in some sadhaka's heart. Now he can achieve this devotion. Bhaktyan sanjayate bhaktya. Through devotion, you can get devotion. Okay, then you can ask this question. Where this devotee get bhakti? Why not Krishna directly give bhakti to this sadhaka? Why through this guru or through Uttama Adhikari? Why he is just giving? And how this devotee get bhakti? And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is mentioning, Tang vina krupa udaya sambhava abhavatiti bhakte so prakashtam eva siddham. So when a devotee shower mercy, immediately when a pure devotee shower mercy, immediately any sadhak, any person can develop devotion. Then the devotion within the heart of a pure devotee transferred to his subordinates or to his followers, or you can say those are following strictly or following his instructions, it transfers. Then you may say, you may ask these questions. Where this devotee, this pure devotees get bhakti? Bhakti is Krishna's. Krishna is always under aham bhakta paradhina. Krishna is always under his devotee. So if Krishna is always under his devotee, then bhakti is independent. Bhakti is also under devotee. In ninth canto, you can see this verse. Aham bhakto paradhina aswatantra eva dijaya sadhu vigrasta hudayam bhakta bhakti janapriya. I don't have independent, Krishna said. In Bhagavad Gita, he said, I am independent. But in Bhagavatam, he said, no, I don't have independent. He said to this thing to Durvasa. Durvasa is requesting, I am a brahmachari. Why not you are supporting me? And Ambarish is a grasta. He said, what to do? I am under my devotee's control. He said, no, you are supreme. You are in Vaikuntha. You are controlling the whole world. How you are under your devotee's control? Whether devotee controlling you or you are under devotee's control. Huh? What is the conclusion? Krishna, devotee controlling Krishna, or Krishna is under devotee's control? And in that commentary, Vishwanath Chakravarti said, no, devotee don't want to control Krishna. Jasoda Mata don't want to control Krishna. Krishna want, let Jasoda should control me. And Durvasa saying, why you are independent? Why you want to stay under control of your devotee? He said, no, this is my pleasure. I like to stay under control of my devotee. This is my nature. What to do? What to do? I cannot do anything. This is my nature. This is Krishna's nature. So if Krishna is under control of devotee, bhakti also under control of devotee. See, bhakti is independent, and this is the Vishwanath, Jiva Goswami mentioning in Bhakti Sandarbha 180 verse is mentioning. This is the like we are discussing like this bank account. He giving same example. This is the procedure. This is the procedure. Unless you accept a devotee as life and soul, if you don't accept the Guru as life and soul, you cannot achieve bhakti. However seriously you may perform your sadhans, you cannot. These are procedure. Therefore, we are always praying, Sri Guru Charane Rati, Aise Uttama Gati, Je Prasade Pure Sarvasa. When we are praying Sri Guru Charane Rati, with our Guru, praying all Vishnu Acharyas. Guru Puja means worship of all Guru Acharyas. Vyas Puja means through Gurudev, we are worshipping all Guru Vargas. Because these Gurus, these Acharyas, through these Acharyas, these Bhaktis came to this material world. And therefore we are worshipping Gurudev first. Because through our Guru, we are able to understand previous Acharyas and Krishna. Therefore, Guru Puja means we are worshipping all Acharyas. Because by his blessings, we are now connecting with Parampara. We are connecting with Acharyas. So therefore, this 8:30 question answer section. So then someone may ask question, bhakti is independent like Krishna, it is not under control of anything that we will already discuss. But if bhakta want, a devotee want, he can give bhakti to someone. Then someone may ask question, whether bhakti is under control of devotee. If bhakti is under control of devotee, then how bhakti is independent? Someone may ask this question. No, bhakti, devotee, it is like, I can say one example, like some pipe, pipes. Water is coming through pipes. If pipe is very neat, clean, it is sweet, you can know, very tightly connected with the main pipe, then water will flow so nicely. So nicely. This is our parampara. A devotee is like, his heart is very clean, neat. Like Krishna said, sadhuvi grasta hrudayam. Sadhuvi grasta hrudayam, this word. Those are dear devotees. Oh, they already captured me with their love and affection. Like our Gurudeva said, with the rope of love, a pure devotee is binding Krishna. Like Bilamangal Thakur. When Krishna just give up the hand of Bilamangal Thakur in Vrindavan. Bilamangal Thakur, actually he wants to catch up Krishna's hand, but Krishna very trickily give up. He said, oh, Sadhu, you came to Vrindavan, here is Vrindavan. You must stay here, I'm now going. But within the way, when Bilamangal Thakur is coming, like I told the hand of Krishna, he already experienced this is Krishna himself. And he challenging. Bilamangal Thakur is challenging. This is in Krishna Karnamrita. Asta utkripya jatosi king balat Krishna adbhutam. Krishna, this is not astonished for you. I know you have power. You are very powerful. You are supreme. And this is your habit also. You love someone for some day, then you kick. This is your habit. He's just like, just like criticizing Krishna. Oh, you are thinking you are very powerful. Oh, I am a blind man. I am a blind man, so I cannot follow you. Therefore, you catch hold my hand and help me. Now you want to give up me. But actually, you are not powerful. He's challenging. Bilamangal Thakur challenging. You are not powerful. If you actually are powerful, okay, outside, you just give up my hand. You are going outside. If you have power, just go out from my heart. Go out from my heart. If you feel you are so powerful, Hrudaya jadi nirjasam. Hrudayam jadi nirjasam. Balavan ganayamite. I will admit that you are powerful if you just go out from my heart. You give up my hand and you are thinking you are very powerful. But I don't admit you are very powerful. You are challenging Krishna like that out of love. A devotee is binding Krishna. And this is Krishna's nature. He wants to become subordinate to his devotee. So this is the conclusion. And he's giving so many shastras. Whenever destiny word is there, whenever pious word is there, whenever atibhagyena word is there, whenever jadruchika word is there, ahetuki word is there, always you have to understand devotee's mercy. Devotee's mercy. We want devotee's mercy. So, like bhakti, although independent, because like I was giving this example, pipe is connected with another pipe, and another pipe is connected with another pipe, and it connected with the source. Now the water is coming, and this is our parampara. We have to connect to our Guru. Connect when fitting India. We know now system is different. All these are nested systems now all over the world. Before I know very well, they have threads, nice threads. Through threads, they are giving something very nicely. They tight it. Now through gums, paste, pushing these pipes tightly, very nicely they have set up. Then water will. How much pressure it may be, water will come. No leak of water. This is connection, like fitness. With Acharya's principle, we have to fix our life. Then your pipe is now fixed. Now mercy will come. Even pipe is little up and down, something, water will leak. Our life is like that. So bhakti, although independent, Like Krishna is not under control of anyone, but still Krishna had made this principle, bhakti. When Bhakta wants to shower mercy to someone, then Bhakti Maharani will go there. This is conclusion. Vishwanath Thakur said, Jato bhakta krupaya hetu bhakti seva tasya hrudayavartini bhakti revaha. A devotee's heart, within devotee's heart, devotion is there. When a devotee shower mercy, then this bhakti transfer to this devotee's heart. Tang bina krupa udaya sambhava abhavat. Tang bina, without mercy of a devotees, no one can develop bhakti. No one can develop bhakti. So this is his conclusion. Then he will describe about Shraddha, Sadhusanga, Bhajan, Kriya. Then he will describe. First, he want to establish these things. Yes. Then someone may ask question, then why pure devotees are not showering mercy to me? So they are very powerful. Yes, our Gurudeva used to say, pure devotees, mercy is hanging over your head. Mercy is there. They have no discriminations. Like Krishna is partial. But pure devotees are not like that. They don't asking you about your caste. They don't asking you about your qualification. They don't asking about you about your past histories. They never considering your bodily designations, bodily related things. Only they want to see his soul. After many lives, he came to Krishna consciousness. He already saw mercy. When Guru accept disciple, actually real bona fide Guru, when he accept disciple, accepting disciple is not cheating. Accepting disciple means he wants to embrace his soul. He wants to embrace his soul. This soul, maybe, I'm going to say, maybe from India, maybe from West, wherever, it's a soul. Many lives he already suffered. This life he is also suffering. I have to help him. I have to embrace him. Therefore, there is a saying, Guru usually never rejected disciple. Never reject. Only when reject means from Western principle, when it don't follow, he just reject. But from heart, he never wants to reject a soul, because he know if I'll reject, he will not get any shelter, and Krishna will not please also, because he's a conditioned soul. He will commit some mistakes, but I have to tolerate. Therefore, Gurudeva said, this Guruship means they are thankless task. In India we have this system. I don't know about West. In India we have these systems. If someone in jail, some court case, if you have to bring some person from jail, you have to apply a bail. Bail. We are saying in India bail, and government will not give you bail. A person have to, I'm going to say, Sakhi, like witness. If you have case, if he is in jail, suppose you have to go to jail. Before going to jail, in India we have a system, we are applying bail. Bail means one person, on behalf of this person, he is responsible for this person. So government want to see who is responsible for this person. Then he will give bail. And Guru's condition is like that. Guru is now responsible for his soul. So he and Guru knows he is a conditioned soul. Anytime he may give up, or he. So therefore, Guru is in like a very, Gurudeva said, accepting disciple means you are in a dangerous position. Because you are in middle now. You are like witness for a conditioned soul. But still Guru don't want to reject anyone, because Guru knows if I will reject Krishna will never accept life after life. So at least for his welfare, I may keep distance, because he is committing some Vaishnava offenses. or he's just violating some Vaishnava principles. So therefore, devotee is neutral. Devotee is neutral. I already said these things in Zoom class. How I saw how everyone know how Gurudeva Maharaj is very strict. Everyone know in ISKCON, in Gaudiya Math, you ask anyone about Gurudeva Maharaj. Oh, Gurudeva Maharaj, they will only hearing their name, they will fear. But sometimes for conditioned souls is very, you don't know how much is compassionate. Because this is nature of sadhu. Although very strict, but still he's saying, no, you come. One devotee just commits some mistakes. Yes, brahmachari just commits some mistakes. At Gurudev's time, at that time we are not there, only single brahmachari. He just performed some wrong activities. And Gurudev is very strict. He went to his house, still Gurudev sent persons. Because if I will not change him, I will not give him shelter, if I will not support him, he may give Krishna consciousness. At least I have to help him. Gurudev sent letter. Please you come, when you commit mistakes, stay here, don't commit such type of mistakes. This you have to follow this Vaishnava principles. Therefore, Guru is neutral. Krishna is not neutral. Krishna is partial. He is giving bhakti to someone and not to someone, not to others. This is Vishwanath Chakravarti's conclusion. And also he cannot give bhakti directly. He made this principle, ang bhakta paradina. And he like I give this example, like government don't want to give you money directly through bank. Through another bank means his own man, government's man. Through his government's man, he wants to give this money. This is Krishna's principle. Same. So this is the first chapter, and from second chapter, very nicely in his commentary mentioning what is Shraddha, what is Sadhu Sangha. So I think in every Sunday, maybe Sunday, next Sunday, don't 31, I have an American class, Zoom class. So, and also I have some programs. This is 24. Maybe Monday we can you discuss if in other day it is possible, because I want to finish these topics. This is very nice topics.
Sure, Guru Maharaj.
So next Sunday I have some Zoom class, and from Friday to Sunday I have 4 days class in Cuttack. So after that, and after 31 I can give class. I want to continue and I want to finish these things very nicely. Vishwanath describing everything. This is, he said, this is like a thermometer. We can judge ourselves in which standard we are and how seriously we can pray. Okay, if some questions are there, ask. Okay. So how Shamananda is okay? Shamananda Priya. Kirtan? Kirtan is okay.
They are now connecting with
maybe. Oh, you have to mute. Unmute. Okay.
Prabhuji, you can speak. Shamananda Priya Prabhu.
Again, unmute him. Unmute.
He can unmute himself.
Hare Krishna.
Now it's.
कैसे हैं आप? ठीक है ना? No.
Radha Mata, you can unmute yourself and you can speak.
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा हम सब ठीक है
हाँ ठीक है ना
हाँ बस ठीक है
अच्छे से भजन के लिए कीर्तन क्या कर रहे हैं अभी कीर्तन पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं ना कीर्तन
वो पढ़ाई अभी नहीं शुरू हुआ वो सितंबर में शुरू होगा
ठीक कीर्तन कर रहे हैं कि नहीं कीर्तन कर रहे हैं ना?
हाँ वो तो कर रहा है। कल उसका
रमन कहाँ है? रमन?
रमन
I like
बुलाते हैं।
Raman. Raman is chanting ना?
ये करता है, फुल
हाँ।
नहीं पर करता है।
करता है ना, ठीक है।
हाँ।
I like Raman. हाँ महाराज, हाँ महाराज। Whenever I say Raman, yes महाराज, हाँ महाराज। I like small child. They're so pure, so simple. Yes, this is Vaishnavism. No dupliciousness, no ambitiousness. Yeah. Where is Raman? I want to see Raman. At least I saw that. Raman, how are you? हरे कृष्ण महाराज। तुम कैसे हो? ठीक हो ना? रमन, हाँ महाराज। कीर्तन कर रहे हो कि नहीं? कीर्तन?
Do you kirtan?
हाँ महाराज।
हाँ महाराज। So he always used to say, हाँ महाराज, हाँ महाराज. Like parrot, like he used to say like parrot, हाँ महाराज, हाँ महाराज. Thank you, Raman. You are chanting, yeah? Good.
Chant here.
Not every day.
Still, no, you have to chant every day. Maybe 4 rounds, 5 rounds, every day. Yes, so when yourself, every day.
Okay.
Okay, महाराज.
Thank you.
हरे
When you come to India? Next time? You don't know, huh?
I think next year.
Okay, come. Raman.
हरे कृष्ण महाराज.
Okay. I like Raman. I like small boys. Thank you. Okay, some question?
Yes, Guru Maharaj, we have 2 questions. Prabhu
Yeah.
Kripa, Prabhu, you can ask your question. Please
Yeah.
unmute yourself and ask the question.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Last unearthed ଟା ବୁଝି ପାରିଲିନି।
Oh, you don't understand last anartha. Last anartha was like ओडिया କହିବି ନା କଣ? ଓଡିଆ ତ ଇଂଲିଶ ସମସ୍ତେ କ୍ଲାସ ଚାଲିଛି। ତୁମେ ଇଂଲିଶ ବୁଝି ପାରିବ ନା?
ହଁ sir।
ମୁଁ ଓଡିଆରେ କହି ଦଉଛି। ମାନେ ଶେଷ ଅନର୍ଥ ହେଲା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ସେବା କରୁଛେ ଆମକୁ ସ୍ୱାଭାବିକ ଆନନ୍ଦ ମିଳିବ। କିନ୍ତୁ ଯଦି ଆମେ କେବଳ ଆନନ୍ଦଟା ଖୋଜିବା ଆଉ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ସେବା କରିବାନି, ନନ୍ଦ ମହାରାଜ ଯେଭଳି ଗୋଟେ ବିରାଟ ଗୋଟେ ସର୍ପ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଗିଳି ଦେଇଥିଲା, ସେଭଳି ଆମର ନିଜ ସୁଖଟା ସବୁବେଳେ ଆମକୁ ଗୋଟେ ସର୍ପ ଭଳି ଆମକୁ ଗିଳିଦବ। ଆମେ ଆଉ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ଭକ୍ତି କଥା ଚିନ୍ତା କରିପାରିବା ନା। ସରି ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟେଜ କହିଲ। ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟେଜ ହଉଛି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମକୁ ଭକ୍ତି ତେଜ ସମୃଦ୍ଧ, ଆମେ ବହୁତ ପ୍ରଚାର କରିବା, ବହୁତ କିଛି ସେବା କରିବା, ଆମକୁ ଲୋକମାନେ ବହୁତ ପ୍ରଶଂସା କରିବେ। ସେଥିରେ ଆମେ କଣ କରିବା? ଭଗବାନଙ୍କର ନାମ କୀର୍ତ୍ତନ, ଭଜ, ଜପନ ଯାହା ସବୁ କରିବା ବି ଖାଲି ବଡ ପଣ୍ଡା ଆମର ଆସିବ, ବଡ ମହିମା ପଣ୍ଡା ଆସିବ। ସବୁବେଳେ ଟିକେ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ଗ୍ରେଟ୍। ସେଇଟା ହଉଛି ଗୋଟେ କେସି, ଯୋଉ କେସିକି ଭଗବାନ ମାରିଥିଲେ, ଠିକ ସେଇ ଭଳିଆ ନିଜକୁ କେତେବେଳେ ବଡ ଜ୍ଞାନ କରିବା ଉଚିତ। ଅନ୍ୟମାନେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମକୁ ବହୁତ ଆପ୍ରିସିଏସନ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ବା ବହୁତ ପ୍ରଶଂସା କରୁଛନ୍ତି। Because he want to ask about, because he's already what he want to ask about the last unearthas. I just spoke something. Yeah. Okay.
ମାଧୁର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଗାଧମାନେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି କି ବହିଟା?
ବିଶ୍ୱନାଥ ଚକ୍ରବର୍ତ୍ତୀ ଠାକୁର। ମୁଁ ଯଦି କହୁଛି ସେତିକି ଶୁଣିଦିଅ, ପଢିଲେ ତମେ ବୁଝିପାରିବେନି। ତାକୁ ପଢିବା ବି ପଢିଲେ ବି ତାକୁ ବୁଝିବା ବହୁତ କଷ୍ଟ। It is very difficult also to understand. And actually if you want read all these things, then sometimes you will lose your patience and you become hopeless. Some secrets are there in commentaries. Most of the devotees, they translated these books, but commentaries is different. Commentaries, secrets are there. Shastra wants to help us, not just like hearing Shastra, reading Shastra, we lose some faith. How it is possible? So it is better just here. This is good. Yeah. So any question?
माताजी को कोरोना ही जाइए प्रभु
Corona? हाँ से कोरोना किसी हवन. No problem. Corona
Hare
now
Krishna.
it is no.
दंडवत प्रणाम
Hare Krishna. Okay.
Yeah,
Any question?
was one more question from Tribhuvan Sunu Prabhu.
Dandavat Pranam Gurudev, Hare Krishna. I have a question whether a favorite Vaishnava cannot be out of previous Vaishnava, previous Acharya. You told
Yes,
that.
favorite Vaishnava, it does not mean you can minimize your guru. You know, it's like because we are hearing teachings. Any teachings we are hearing from Guru, that is from Vaishnava teachings. Suppose Sukadeva Goswami. Suppose Sukadeva Goswami is speaking about Vidur. Like someone like Sudama, like someone like Narottam Das Thakur. So we have to pray to Vaishnavas. We cannot pray to all Gaudiya Acharya. We are praying to one Vansakalpatra, we are praying to all Vaishnava Acharyas. But still, with Guru, we have to pray always to Guru. This is our, you can say, like a first principle. Still, if you want more help, if someone thinking, no, I have to pray. Okay, still when you are hearing teachings from other Acharyas, you must have the favorite Acharyas. Like favorite Acharyas, like last time I was used to say, like Gurudeva, he always used to quote about Bhaktivinoda Thakur. That doesn't mean he don't like Prabhupada. No. Means his teachings influence, like attract more, influence his consciousness. He can pray more, he can connect easily. Guru is always Guru, but still, because Guru always, I'm going to say, giving examples of previous acharyas. So we want to connect with previous acharyas through Guru. And if someone find out some Guru like Prabhupada's disciples, most of the Prabhupada disciples, they're 100% they're connected with Prabhupada. That is enough. But when we are speaking all these things, because we have to, I'm going to say, we have to keep Siddhantas. Therefore, we are saying these things. Yeah.
Yes, Guru.
So it does not mean we can minimize Guru's position. No, this is not our Siddhantas.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Because some natural inclination we have, like although we are studying Srimad Bhagavatam, still some specific topic we like. We like about Sudama, someone like about Vidur, someone like about Uddhava. So that means we can pray to Uddhava nicely. Someone like Bhaktivinoda Thakur's teachings, he can recite more songs. And always we have to remind previous Acharya's mercy come through Guru. It's a procedure. And we cannot see the differences. Whenever we are connected with previous Acharyas, with present Acharyas, because Acharya Tattva is one. And always we have to remind, by my Guru's mercy, no, I'm just getting this association, I'm hearing, I'm understanding. This is our principle. Yeah. Okay?
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Okay, one more question from Rishi Kumar Prabhu.
Rishi Kumar.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes.
Maharaj, when a devotee serves Vaishnava, a Guru, and as you mentioned that he gets some component of Bhakti Mata, so some Bhakti he gets by the mercy. In also one of the lectures, maybe yesterday or day before yesterday, I was reading your points, lecture points, which some devotee put it. So you also mentioned in that as a devotee becomes pure, a pure devotee, he is totally dependent. He has no independence. He is totally dependent on Lord. So Maharaj, my question is, for a conditioned soul who receives mercy by serving Vaishnavas and Guru, so is it that to the degree he gets the mercy, to that degree he becomes dependent and his independence is lost?
Yeah, it depends. And in Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in third canto maybe, Yes, in his commentaries mentioned degrees of surrender. Actually, surrender based on simplicity. If you are not simple, how can we? Why a child is so dependent on mother? Why a child? Like you see, I just talk with Raman. When I just discuss with Raman, he immediately came. Raman immediately. I am asking to Raman. You see, Raman always looking towards Radhika, towards Radha. Radhika and Radha, they're two different. Radha's daughter Radhika, she's initiated. So I remark, Raman is always looking towards mom. What Raman will say, still wants what Radhika will say. This is dependence. This simplicity is there. More we become independent, more we lose simplicity. And simplicity, when more we lose simplicity, for us surrender is very difficult. And Vishwanath Chakravarti in one commentary is mentioning, if you actually were simple, sadhu's mercy will come automatically, just by serving sadhu. And if you are not offender, and suppose you are an offender, you are committing offense, you have offensive mentality, but still you are serving sadhu, then how can you get mercy? And he is also giving the way. He is the only Acharya, Vishwanath Chakravarti, who gives all points. How can a devotee can achieve bhakti? All very important points. If someone is very simple, like Vyadha, this hunter, Mrugari was simple actually. He was sinful but simple. Many sinful persons, they are simple. But we are devotee, we are not simple. This is the problem. We are not sinful, but not simple. But they are sinful, but still simple. Therefore, immediately they are acquiring Narada's mercy. This is our problem. We are not simple persons, but we are not simple. This is a big challenge for us. But if you are simple, mercy will come. You just read Bhagavatam. You can get Bhagavad mercy. Like this Brahman, in Ranganath temple, he was reading Bhagavad Gita. He cannot pronounce anything nicely, but simple. Bhagavad Gita show mercy. Our all tattva based on simplicity. Therefore, simplicity is Vaishnavism. And if you are simple, sadhus, by serving sadhu's mercy, Guru's mercy, Vaishnava's mercy, you can achieve. So if you are not simple, but still some offensive mentality is there, you are serving Guru, some Vaishnavas, then how can we get mercy? And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur mentioning, sadhu will pray for you. Sadhu will pray. Prabhuji, he is serving, but he has some duplicitous nature, he is offended. Please, you just rectify him, it's our mercy. When sadhu will pray, then he can get mercy. So it depends on simplicity. Depends on simplicity. Yeah.
Maharaj, in continuation with this, I have another point. Can I ask, Maharaj?
Yeah, no problem. We have time.
So Maharaj, you mentioned about that we should develop this quality of simplicity. And I personally feel, Maharaj, it is not a one-day game. It has to be over a period of time, and we have to cultivate the simplicity every day.
It is cultivation depend on, first one, natural simplicity is, in Oriya, we have some specific very nice terms. Faith, blind faith. Simple, like childlike simplicity. Shisu Parisara. Very simple. Devotees are simple. Sometimes many devotees are simple, but not like a child. Not like a child. Gurudeva used to say, simple as a child. Natural, your heart should, and it depends on actually. If you have some previous Sukritis, Bhakti Sukritis, it is easy. If we don't have enough Bhakti Sukritis, only we have to become very careful for all this criticism, these offenses. Only we have to guide. Actually, this is most important point in our spiritual life. I used to say to devotees, also this is not principle, but sometimes I used to say, better don't associate with devotees if they are always gossiping, criticizing, always some politics. Better you just take prasad and sleep in your room. Better you take rest. Because more we discuss all these gossipings, politics, this about this devotee, about that devotees, oh, we are losing so many things. Past sukritis also. So only we have to pray to Mahaprabhu, Prabhu, and to Acharyas, give me association of a simple devotee. I used to say to Uriya devotees in initiation time, I used to say, whenever devotees are asking me question, I am saying something. You can associate with anyone. This groupism mentality is not good. You can associate with Vaishnava, his Hujmari disciple maybe, but he must be simple devotee. If he's simple, you can associate with anyone, you can get benefit. Even he's not advanced, this is not a problem. Advanced, he's not if someone is very advanced, nice preacher, he's very eloquent speaker, everything, but he's not as simple. You cannot get benefit. Only get some knowledge with crookedness. They're allowing knowledge, giving knowledge with some crookedness, like how can I say? This uncle of Duryodhan, Sakuni. Sakuni is giving good advice, but sometimes allowing with knowledge giving crookedness. We don't want this set of knowledge. We want to become fool. We want to become a fool. We want to become a bogus. We want to become a dull-headed. But still, I don't want to lose my simplicity. So, in name of hearing, name of associating, we have to only judge one point. His Hujmari disciple maybe. Just associate with him if he is simple devotee. Even not advanced. Still, you can release something. At least you will not lose something. Even you are not gaining something, you will not gain something, at least you will not lose something. So this is very important for spiritual life. Yeah.
Thank you, Mother.
Yeah. Yes. Any question is there?
No more questions, Guru Maharaj.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank
Kirtan
you.
Priya, I want to talk with Kirtan Priya. Because
He is here.
Kirtan Priya, Radhika, I have to. Kirtan Priya, unmute.
Hare
Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Okay. Oh, some sound is. So you are okay?
Yes, Maharaj. I'm
You are
good.
chanting, huh? You are
Yes,
performing
Maharaj.
Kirtan? Okay, good.
Yes, every day.
Yes, good. Just perform Kirtan in front of Radha Madhav. This is our life. You are undoubtedly, you have some sukritis. Whole family just performing bhakti is good. So in any cost, already were initiated, just always pray to Prabhupada, Gurudev. So I like your mood, Kirtan. So just continue. Krishna will take care of you. Stay always under Radha, Shamananda. Always consult with Father, Mother, they're Vaishnavas. They're taking care of you, giving love. And also always guide Raman. Raman have to chant every day. And
Okay, Maharaj.
you just give affection to Raman. He's good. He's good.
Okay, Maharaj.
Yeah, he
Yesterday,
know how to play mridang. Yeah.
Yesterday
Yes,
his
Maharaj.
birthday.
I teach
Guru
him as
Maharaj.
well.
Birthday, huh?
Birthday. Kirtan Priya Prabhu.
Oh, he never informed me. I like Raman. Raman always used to say, Raman, yes, Maharaj. Yes, Maharaj. So simple. They're like, yeah, this heart, child's heart, very nice. Favorable for Krishna consciousness. Krishna like. And all Brajavasis, their heart is like very small child. Therefore, Krishna, although in Dwaraka, always crying in his heart. Because all Brajavasis, they're very simple. Thank you, Kirtan.
Thank you,
Sudha,
Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Sudha, Radhika. So
Hare
how are
Krishna.
you?
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj.
Yes, you are okay?
Yes, Maharaj, I'm okay.
What about your grandmom? You are
Yes,
serving grandmother.
she's better now than before.
Better, huh? Okay. You are serving Radha Madhava, huh?
Ji
Take
Maharaj.
caring Radha Madhava. Okay, just continue your chanting.
Yes, Maharaj.
Always take rest nicely. Just take rest nicely. Take